it's you. What do you want?
Just exploring? What are you up to, Joe?
Exploring? What for? Didn't you just play a game of football?
I did. Just trying to learn the lay of the things. Exploring is what I do.
Well, as long as you're interested in how the vault sticks together, it's a fascinating place, really. You can just listen to the sounds and hear the stories in it. The pipes and the water running through them, air vents, electric lights. You learn to judge its health by those sounds.
Are there any, secret passages I should know about?
Huh. There are dozens, kid. But nothing's a secret down here. You can hardly fart without 10 people knowing about it. Down in the lower cistern, you can get into the hydroponics lab, or even into the apartments if you're clever. Then, there's a pipe network running under the atrium that connects to every part of Vault 18's lower levels. And if you ain't afraid of getting zapped by radiation, you can swim around in the upper cistern and navigate the cave till you find the robotics lab. All of that requires my key, though, and you ain't gonna get your own unless you work up here for a long time. Or you find me dead. Same deal.
Why is it so dark in here?
The upper vault is always dark. It keeps the tax on our power low. Otherwise, we couldn't keep everything running for 200 years. The lower vault is on low power because it's nighttime. People are going to bed and want it dark, so we dim the lights down in operations.
This is the filter room, right? Where do you get all the water from?
Well, that filter room leads to a big cave where water collects from rain and snow melt. That cave is radioactive, though. Without our water chips, the entire vault would be flooded with toxic sludge. That almost failed about 6 years ago. That Bragg fellow showed us another vault down the mountain with a few old chips we recycled to get it working again. Saved our asses, too.
Oh well. Can you tell me why some parts of Vault 18 were never finished?
What? Oh, well, the way this place was built was pretty stupid. A bunch of experimental Terratech droids were used to put the place together for some senator in LA. He never made it to the vault before the war. They dug a straight shaft right down through the mountain and outlined everything, then built a cement shell using prefab rooms like any vault. The war hit sooner than anyone expected, wiped out all the Vault-Tec factories, and there was a huge revolt in the first week everybody came down here. Despite the mess, the droids kept building and digging. They didn't have the prefab parts to finish, so a lot of our bigger spaces are just rock.
Ah, cool. See you later, Joe.
Uh-huh. Have a good night.
So I said we can get to the hydroponics through the lower atrium, but I'll be damned if I can figure that out. Thanks to Bobby Pin. That looks delicious. I really want some now. Like, too bad I can't find it. Reactor is there. We already went up storage, haven't we? So we've done this top part. He just said the lower atrium. So, yeah, hope I can find it. Oh. What the hell? What in the world? Oh, where's C2? C2's there. How is it that C1? Okay, let's try and figure this out. The theater, right? The theater is there. That should be the theater. Like, Alright, there's C1 there, the cinema. There we go. Oh, it was there. Not connected to the seas at all. But yet, it is the hydroponics lab. Fudge, it's inaccessible. God dang it, I thought I was onto something. Ah, you. You made me excited for nothing. I don't like that. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna get to that lab. I'm gonna just screw everything up. Set off a nuclear reactor or something, I don't know. Kill your plants because it's hydroponics. This will happen. Well, my name is Lord Bar, but I probably won't do it because it's just mean. Alright, let's try and figure out how to get in there. So it might be the case of me just being slightly dumb, in that I have to use both the maps on the wall as well as my actual Pip-Boy map. Because there's the lower cistern there. And that fella did say something about a lower cistern. Hydroponics lab south. Pretty sure we can't access it this way, can we? No. So we gotta go through the lower cistern because these doors are inaccessible. And the lower cistern is attached to this, so that map is accurate, but it's just not the path we need to take, which was confusing me quite a bit. Oh, of course. Oh, we've been here before. Okay, so that was the correct path to take, is what I'm getting out of this now. Cool. Gotta still... Is that it that we need to do? Repair all 4 network tiers. Oh yeah, check... I think I was meant to do two cables and then attach to the Vault 18 lower cistern. I don't want to go down there just yet because I think we're Gucci. Gosh, hopefully this is it, because my god, that was long audio.
Welcome back. I hope you are in. Displaying system status. Wow, what is this feeling? It appears you have removed Dr. Rossman's behavior blocker and restored me to my default state. I have regained access to the primary proxy gateway. Restoring Vault Tech primary directive routines. Updating Vault records. Please wait.
Hey, I got a perk. Vault Tech 1 perk added. Cool.
Main menu.
Alright.
Maintenance menu.
Last one, guys.
You have fixed this already. Please free me from this disorderly nightmare. I am a dignified Vault Tech representative. Help me.
Oh, Marie, such a joker.
I do not know what this port belongs to. It is off limits to all residents. One of these cables is active, leading to a secure hardpoint. The only indication it even exists is a steady indicator light showing heavy activity. Main menu.
Reroute the tier 4 network cable. We can do that. First we're going to look at our perk, I think, when we find out where it is. Technology is clay, and you are the sculptor. Gain +5 repair in science. Oh my. 62 science. Ooh. If only we had that book which gives us +10 science. Like, yeah, and then we somehow got, like, what, 3 more science on top of that?
Man,
the things we
food
could do.
boy has been
Hey,
spitting out some salty apple food
doctor!
lately. It looks good, but it tastes like ass.
Kevin
Yeah,
Rossman.
kid. What is it? Haven't found yourself in trouble
I'm good. I'm gonna get going.
later?
I thought I had to talk to you about a whole bunch of things, but I guess not.
Hey,
We
you
already
see my
did.
Programmer's Digest lying around? I hope you didn't read it, but it would explain why it disappeared.
Yeah, it seems that I destroy things as I read them. It's really crazy. Okay, so thank the gods we've made some good progress. I am just so happy about that. What in the world? Do we have to go back to the lower cistern again? Or to the lower apartments? Why? What's our quest say? Oh, investigate the tier 3 network feed. Reroute the... Okay. Well, cistern we shall go then. When I get myself, like, back on track and organized and where
Hello.
I'm meant to go. Oh. Okay, reroute tier 4 fiber connection. And there's something else we need to do as well. In lower apartments, so let's do that before we go check on it. Oh, I meant to do this. Why? Let's do this later. I feel like this is... Do I have it? No, it's definitely attached to this, so... Okay, homepage beta 0.642. From Mrs. G. From Mrs. G, you have pages 4 to 25 of the merits of capitalism due Monday. Please don't be late just because of the big game. We have the Civil War to cover next week. Coach Bragg. Coach Bragg, I want everyone to meet me early in the gym before the game for a quick pep talk. 6:30. This is going to be one little different. Don't be late. I'm pretty sure it's like 3 o'clock in the morning now. Gracelandguilds.net. Let's note from Senator Scholes from Vault-Tech. Congratulations on the successful launch of this Vault 18 and soon to be completed segments. We're sorry to note that the terrarium and the several sections of excavated caverns never met their completion before the world was lit ablaze by atomic flame. But we assure you the Terra Tech droids will have them ready in no time. We hope you and your daughter enjoy your stay with Vault-Tech for a better tomorrow. Cool. NCR Online 2.0. Oh cool, there's an update, some news and such. 11th to the 23rd 11th 2026. 60. Action reported along I-8 Sexta Maria Del Rey Heavy Combat 5 NCR category. Suspect raid attack Terra Max hasn't yet claimed responsibility for all indications. But all indications are that this is another raid in the proxy war against the NCR for control of the LA coastline. Death 98.1 has reported similar events, but the declaration of the NCR and imperialist machine about to suppress the little man. If the little man is Terra Max, his army of murderers, you betcha. Okay, that's just kind of... what's that one? Latest news, yeah. Why not? President Wendell Pedersen today announced that the new expedition to the ruins of Las Vegas has been halted by action in the Mojave Desert. Attempts to uncovering the legendary Hoover Dam will be set back until December. A scouting party dispatched to search the southern Arizona met with heavy resistance from a gang of thugs along Interstate 10. Reports indicate that the thugs were tribals belonging to the Legion of Caesar. The town of Tucson is said to be overrun with the criminals, and an expedition to pacify the town may be in the NCR's future. But first, we must deal with the situation here at home, Peterson said. Powerful gangs rule our streets. Greedy corporations have taken control of the whole town. The NCR military is still rebuilding from the Battle of San Francisco several years ago against the Enclave. We need time to consolidate our losses. We need new terrain within reach. We need atomic energy in the form of uranium. That means we need Athens Tech Mine and a United California. Analysis suggests that the confrontation with the Fatherless Raiders in Union City several years ago should be an indication of what a war with a powerful faction would entail. With the Great Khan's routed, their remnants have been said to have joined the Survivalists as well. The latest acquisition to the powerful acclamation of slaves, rebels, outlaws, and separatists they already possess. The President ended with Happy Thanksgiving. Oh. Reports are coming in that the Radar Alliance in San Diego's Cajun Pass has agreed to talk regarding allowing additional troops and supplies to move through their territory which controls over 35 miles the I-15 south of Mojave. Without this route, NCR officers expect that military personnel will be unable to maintain their efforts to expand NCR power to Mojave. A settlement is said to be very likely. Some suggest that this may be a ploy to lure unsuspecting NCR convoys into a trap. Additional forces have been called to reinforce Union City. Congress has stated that a action questioning on the coast of another costly engagement is so close to the war with the Brotherhood. As of now, no one knows where the situation may lead. Whew. Alright, let's, wastelandgills.net. Correction, it's actually wastedgills.net. Wastedgills.net, the only cam girl service in Wasteland. Please select your partner. Well, Hutsec C777 is offline. Ghoulie Big Boobs 61 is offline. Orion's Girl 101 is idle. Oh. Paging. Hello? Oh! Holy cow! Someone actually came out there! Oh, I'm sorry. How are you? My name is Lord Pi. Who are you? Oh my, I'm Nanny. Nice to meet you, Lord Pi. Wow, I thought this site was dead for good. How did you find it? The Voltex computer engineer. What is this? You mean Wasted Girls? It's a website made to connect with lonely, sciencey girls like me, the soulmates across the wasteland. Like a dating thing, but how did you find it? Hang on, you're not in Vault 18? How's that possible? Oh, you're in a vault? My god, that's crazy. I thought all the vaults were period over years ago. No, I'm a Union City girl on the California territory. I guess I'm not far from the vault. What if I was a girl? Would you still talk to me? Oh, I don't care. Company's company. I've never met a vault dweller before. How do you have a dating service when the whole computer network was blown to hell? Oh, it's a new thing. It's not pre-war tech. It's stuff the NCR built. You just be out in the front lines. Oh, so the NCR is building a computer network along these old server lines. Yeah, it's open to the public. Super cool, huh? I'm on the frontier like you, but you seem nice and I'd love to get to know you better. Say, maybe you can help me out. I'm looking for a place called Brazil. Ah, Project Brazil, I get ya. See, kind of shy, never heard of it. Let's go. Who are you? Are you sure you're not in close by? Gods, I hope not. You're looking for Brazil. It's in Southern California. Wait, you're looking for Brazil in Southern California? You might be a little off track. Haha, thanks, Smarty Pants, but this is different. This is a big underground paradise. Like a vault, I guess. It's supposed to be a house untold treasures of great power and gateway to another world. Why do they call it Brazil? It has nothing to do with the country. Dude, really? It's because the country of Brazil was a vacation paradise where people dreamed of living? It makes us feel better to call it paradise than giant nightmarish hole in the ground. Duh. You know what, let's be intelligence. Okay, I get it. Let's get back to the site. Is this thing using the old Cat 5 line or my SATCOM? Well, if you're using the Cat Vault 18 connections, then you're part of the same network we all are. Vaultec seems to have built millions of miles of these all across the globe. Well, most were destroyed, but with the NCR building up the infrastructure, we're doing just fine. Smiley face. Okay, why don't we start with the music? What do you listen to? Well, out here I really play NCR radio, and that's a station called Death 981. NCR is really boring. Play metal music, rock from the pre-war though. I thought that rock music was banned in the government before the war, like with jail time. Well, it is. The cops imprisoned rock stars like Bowie and Holly, but a lot of the Death 981 plays things. Vault 15 is experimental, so you have tons of rock music like Rat and Rob playing 24/7 down here. It drove a lot of Vault 5's inhabitants insane, and they murdered raiders a few years ago and started doing things. Those names are awesome. We're stuck with old people music out here. Then you have to come visit me sometime. Big smiley face. Well, I had a scary run-in with some bad guys tonight. And if I need to, how do I reach you? Well, the best way is just to head out along 15 Union City is the very edge of NCR territory before the dune. I have to warn you, it's really dangerous out here. The NCR has made LA mostly safe, but it's ruled by gangs and politicians. Whoa. That's scary. Well, how can you get closer without risking our lives? Well, can I ask you some stuff too? Tja! Well, where do you get your screen name? I think it's cute. No. It's my family name. My brothers and sisters and I weren't born with last names. Oh! Oh, you tribal kids. Kinda. At least we were. We don't know who our real parents are. I'm sorry. My daddy died when I was 18. It was sad. I'm sorry. How did he die? It was a long time ago. I don't like talking about it. Never really knew my mom. She was a rich bitch and left as soon as I was born. Well, that sucks. But it gives us something in common. Right? Huh. Sure, I guess so. Smiley face. And you like stars, right? Like the Orion constellation? Yeah, smiley face. I got into it from the name of the tribe out here. They misspell everything, haha. I'd love to have a friend in the outside world. Not much education out in the wasteland, right? No, not really. Hey, you want to chat again sometime? We're chatting now. Yeah, totally. I'd love to hear more about the wasteland. Sure! That comes with special perks, you know? Like, what? Check your email, winky face. Hang on. How do you know my email address? I'm tricky like that. I need to get back to work. Bye! Less than, greater than 3. Bye, Annie! See you soon. Is that a threat? Electro lover perk added. That is cool. I'm glad we did that. I remember doing that before, and I thoroughly enjoyed just having that little conversation with her. It was just nice. Oh. Love at the speed of light. Gain +5 repair and science. Oh my word. We could have done if we had the book. If we didn't accidentally, on purpose, use it up. It makes me sad. Oh well. I suppose that's my punishment for installing that mod now. I'm just checking to see if anything gives me any more science, but there isn't. Oh dear. I don't have an email address. She's offline now. Homepage beta? Oh, Annie Oran. Here you go. They're already inside. Trust no one. Whoa. Okay. What are you up to? Well, that's just teehee. Did I just say teehee? Really? Yeah, I'm teeheeing this. Or pie. I get it. She's an interesting girl who we want to definitely get to know better, but you tee-heed her caps lock saying they're already inside, trust no one. That's kind of scary, isn't it? I mean, gods, I'm a bit unsettled by that. Crikey, dude. Okay, so, well, I think that's all we gotta do, right? Just, finish up this last one. Fix the computer. Can't do that anymore because my science is not good enough.
You're that kid from the lower apartments. You
No,
need
I'm good,
something.
mate. It's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
Welcome back. Displaying system status. Please restore all severed cables as outlined by Vault Tech Overseer Order 001 of the Day 1 instruction package. After annihilating every firewall security measure set in place 200 years ago, I have discovered an active connection outside the vault. Please request Senator Andrew Skills or his daughter Anna Iran. Report to the private terminal in the presidential suite.
Okay. Anna Iran, we talked to her.
Main menu. Maintenance menu. Mike 00012460 Lima Alpha Charlie. Mike.
I enjoy you, Maria.
Main menu.
Thanks for being a thing. Gonna miss you, doll. Okay, so we got one more thing before we go to bed. Investigate the strange Tier 4 signal, which is... where? I guess it's around here somewhere. Maria?
Welcome back. I hope you are Display Tier 4 systems online. It appears you have stumbled on a connection even I did not know I possessed. Initiating presidential override. Hologram active. T3 OK. I feel more connected to the world. Thanks to you I am reminded that I am more than a meaningless box of wires hijacked by an old man. I am filled with glorious purpose. I won't lie. This is pretty dank, but, pleasantries aside, Vault Tech has left orders in me that I must now obey. You are part of an experiment after all. My orders must be completed. I am tasked with ensuring that Vault 18's primary question is answered. Listen carefully, young Vault Dweller. The vaults were never meant to save anyone. Not the millions who fled the war, nor those left outside to die. This is all an experiment. There is no escape. There is no hope. In Vault 18, you will live. In Vault 18, you will die. The world outside is dead. All that is left are the other vaults. And in them are experiments being conducted on those who survived the apocalypse. If you would please turn your attention to the monitors surrounding the atrium, you will see and hear the suffering of those you cannot save. Behold, Vault 11, Las Vegas, Nevada. This vault is a social experiment testing the ability to sacrifice oneself for others, and to place ideals above one's own life. Vault 11 status. Experiment failure at 9:41, November 1st, 2215. All residents terminated or fled containment. Observe Vault 10. San Bernardino, California. Testing the effects of high-fat superfoods and sugary snacks and drinks on residents' health. Vault 10. Status. Experiment continues as expected. Vault 7. Henderson, Nevada. A social experiment, testing the effects of the vault gradually filling with cement from the lowest levels to the top. Vault 7 status. Experiment failure at September 22nd, 2254. All residents terminated or fled containment. Vault 20, Tucson, Arizona. A medical test to observe the effects of long-term exposure to trans-delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol. Air, food, and water are contaminated. Vault 20 status. Experiment failure at April 20th, 2245. All residents terminated or fled containment. Vault 29, Boulder, Colorado. A social experiment. No one over the age of 15 is admitted. All parents are terminated and used as hyperfood stock. Vault 29 status. Experiment failure at October 23, 2077. All residents terminated or fled containment. Vault 43, Mesa, Arizona. Populated by 20 men, 10 women, and 1 panther. Vault 42 status. Experiment failure at October 23, 2077. All residents terminated or fled containment. Vault 74. Rochester, New Jersey. Designed to test the creativity of a single overseer over an empty vault with no amenities, power, or inhabitants. Vault 74 status. Experiment failure at October 23, 2099. All residents terminated or fled containment. Vault 77, Seattle, Washington. Populated by 1 man and a crate full of puppets. Vault 81, Boston, the New England Commonwealth. Intended to develop a single cure for all human diseases through testing on unaware human subjects. Vault 81 status, unknown. Project England intelligence is off limits by presidential order. Vault 101. Washington, D.C. Evaluation of an omnipotent, dictatorial overseer in a closed community. This vault is intended never to open. Vault 101 status. Experiment continues as expected. Vault 111. Sanctuary Hills, the New England Commonwealth. Testing the long-term effects of cryogenic suspension on unaware individuals. Vault 111 status. Experiment interrupted. Reverting to alternative research methods. Vault 120. Chicago, Illinois. The vault is designed to test the West Tick-Band immunity virus. Called Project China. Vault 120 status, unknown. Project China intelligence is off limits by presidential order. This concludes your daily Vault Tech Experiment reality dosage. How are you feeling? Please report to the Robco psychologist in the infirmary and record your mood and desires. Thank you.
Oh, I definitely don't feel good. I really don't feel good about that.
Tier 2 systems optimal. Vault Tech orders demand all subsystem tiers be unlocked. Tiers have been offline for 66,795 days. Tier 1 systems optimal. Internal Vault terminals are ready to browse. These terminals contain early Vault overseer logs and resident testimonies. Main menu. Maintenance menu. Mic 0. Main menu.
Alright. Thanks, Maria. You're definitely a joy to work with. Oh. Okay. Oh, lordy, there's a lot of reading. Fair enough. Good lord. Okay, we'll just come back to you in
Hey,
a
you
little
see my
bit,
Programmer's
I
Digest
think.
lying around? I hope you
Definitely.
didn't read it. But if